Tenby is best known for its pristine beaches and pastel-coloured houses, but high rents and a shortage of affordable housing have left some young people feeling despondent. They say the seaside town and its surrounding areas are at risk of turning into centre parks or butlins. Some of them are using rap and grime music to vent their frustration at being priced out. With more, here's Amelia Belly.
Can't play the boss man to own up, dad couldn't save the shop.
It might feel far from the cities that spawned rap, grime and indie, but artists like Will and Niall Mills from Tenby are using that music to find a voice. These boxes are full of Will's sister's belongings. She can't find anywhere to live. His dad, who owns a Tenby business, can only afford to stay in a shared house elsewhere.
Still on Bell's Corner, which is the entrance to Tenby.
Will and his twin brother Niall have been protesting second homes and holiday lets in other ways than music. These T-shirts send a direct message.
I think that there's also this misconception that second homeowners bring all this money into the town and we're on our hands and knees waiting for this money to come in. There is a community as well, and it's a functioning community. It's not centre parks. We don't live in centre parks. We don't live in butlins. This is a town. 5-10 years down the line, I'm really worried about where this is going to go.
House prices have increased 15% on last year alone in Pembrokeshire, above the national average. According to the council, 5,400 people are on the waiting list for social housing. Homelessness is increasing too. Meanwhile, the county has the second highest number of registered second homes in Wales. The family-run Dennis Cafe is a local institution, but is struggling to find staff.
The more this goes on, the more local people are going to get driven away, and I think the staffing issue is going to get harder. And it is a crisis. I know so many people that are living in B&Bs or they're living in hotels in Pembroke because that's cheaper than actually renting somewhere.
None of Ebony's family can afford to live near Tenby either. When homes come up, she wants local people to be given priority.
At the point now, it's a drastic measure. There's no one living down here anymore. You know, in the winter it's a ghost town. There's no lights on, no one's home because no one lives there anymore.
I think it's pretty striking that it's not just finding people who live in the area to work in the business that Ebony and her dad are struggling with. It's the fact that they can't live here themselves, despite this business being really successful.
Working together, the Welsh Government and Plaid Cymru say they're committed to radical action to protect communities through the planning, property and taxation systems. Recent law changes mean councils will be able to levy a 300% premium tax on second homes from next April. Pembrokeshire currently charges 100%, and the majority of the money goes directly to supporting residents with housing and community schemes.
Because communities are at a tipping point, it's about trying to combat or mitigate the impact of second homes in our community.
Neil says many second homeowners he's spoken to support the policy.
And a lot of them are actually very accepting that they're putting something back into the community.
As Tenby fills with the sights and sounds of another summer season, Will and Niall hope their music will be heard and their message understood.